night to the sun. She's up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. She's up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night.
Hi, I'm Andy from Roland. We're here today at Andertons Music and we're taking a look at the brand new VT-4, which is a new vocal transformer. It replaces the VT-3, adds a couple of cool new features and gives some great vocal effects. So we're going to have a quick look at it here now. So we're just running it in basic mode at the moment, so I've just got my dry voice coming through. We have a really nice reverb that we can apply to it. We have different types of reverb and echo. So we have delays that we can add. We have a nice dub echo as well. But then we have an auto pitch function. So if I'm singing, I can have it so it applies either subtle pitch correction, so it can just add a little bit of correction to nudge me into notes, or I can turn it all the way up and it'll give me that real sort of artificial vocal sound where you can sort of really jump between different notes. Then aside from that, it has 4 main effects that we can go through. So we have a robot voice. So if I add this on now, regardless of what I say, it keeps it at the same pitch. But what's really cool is we have a pitch control and also a formant function. So as I'm talking, I can change the pitch in my voice so I can bring it up, or I can take it down and take it to a really low level. If I change the formant of the sound, I can go really sort of deep, or I can change it to be really high. If I combine the controls together, we can sort of have some more interesting tones like this and sort of sweep through different frequencies and have different effects going. We can apply this as well with this robot voice, so it's keeping my voice monotone, but then I can pitch it up using the sort of pitch controls and change the filter and the formant as well. For each of the effects, there are 4 variations that you can go through, which is quite cool. We have things like a megaphone voice. So if I apply this now, maybe with some echo, I can do it as sounds as if I'm making sort of a big speech through a megaphone. We have a vocoder,
Which you can play with a keyboard.
So one of the cool things now is we have a MIDI input onto it. So you can play from an external keyboard up to 8 notes at the same time, so like we did in our performance. So if you want to play chords and get that classic vocoder sound,
you can do that as well. And again, this works with the pitch and the formant filters as well.
We also have a harmony function. So when I engage the harmony, it'll default to whatever key that we've got on here. So if I've got it set on C for C major, or it'll do the relative minor, which is A minor. So if I put harmony on, excuse my singing voice, but it adds harmonies to what you're doing on there. And again, we have 4 different variations of that with different types of harmonies. Or if you've got a MIDI controller connected to it, it'll just go over the chords that you've got on there. So we have a microphone input. It also has phantom power on it if you want to use a condenser microphone. As I said, the MIDI input so that you can play notes into it. The 2 outputs, if you want, you can split them. So at the moment, if you have, we have it running so that it's just got a complete vocal effect on it. But if you want, you can split the output. So one of them's dry, one of them's wet. Also, it has a USB connection, so it can be powered by USB, or you can record directly into your computer over USB. And again, it can record the dry signal and the wet signal as well. So it's a really good studio tool. The nice thing is it's nice and small and compact. You can battery power it if need be, so it's great for portability. Sit on top of a keyboard. Great for people who want to perform with keys, or solo vocal performers, or anyone who's just looking for something a bit kind of weird or a bit outlandish in their performance. So it's a really good product. It's hitting the shops now, so you should come in and check it out. Cheers.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get